no good, Margie. I'll have to say something one of these days. Nobody would think we were paying your mother to stay here. Hotel rates at that. Ruddy kippers night after night, queuing up in that bathroom every morning. I think your father must fill his football coupons up in there.
Oh, it's all in a good cause, Joe. Only 2 more years we'll have the deposit.
Well, that's just it. We practically got it now. If you'd only be prepared to rough it a bit.
Rough it? Look, this is the 20th century. Why should I have to rough it? Or you, for that matter? I've got a right to a decent bathroom. Oh, we've got the deposit. But for what? For some old place without a wash basin in it, without a larder, without any decent hot water in it even. And if you think I'm going to put up with an outside, you know what.
All right, love, all right. But that's all we can afford, isn't it?
And so we decided to stay here with Mum and Dad until we could get something better.
Yeah, we did. But another 2 years of your mother's cooking and I'll end up in the aquarium.
Well, they've got a problem. Joe is a draftsman at an engineering works, while Margie carries on working in an office as a typist to help raise the deposit on their first house. And it's not easy going. But you know something? In a minute, they're going to have some pretty good news, because on June the 14th, 1959, a certain Act of Parliament became effective. It's called the House Purchase and Housing Act. And what it says, quite simply, is that if you own a house which doesn't have a bathroom, hot water supply, food store, wash basin, or WC, you can apply to your local council for a free grant to help you have those things installed. You can't expect a girl to leap at your proposal of marriage unless you can offer a bathroom to go with it. She wants a place with all mod con. Trouble is, the mod con costs money, and the price of a house with a bathroom is naturally higher than for one without, which makes things all very difficult. Until now. This booklet, Is There a Bathroom in the House, explains in very easy-to-read terms just how. Joe's got one.
Bilston Foundries.
You can now have a mortgage of 95% to buy an old house, and if the house you want to buy or have already bought is without bathroom, hot water supply, food store, wash basin and WC, your local council will make a free gift to you of half of the first £310 you spend on installing them.
Hey, Margie, we might not have to wait 2 years after all. In fact, we might be able to move in 2 or 3 weeks. Look, I've got an idea.
Oh, go on.
No, have you now? Look, listen to this. According to this book, you can get a £2,000 house with a deposit of £100.
Well, we've almost got that already.
And if it hasn't got a bath, the council will pay half the cost of putting one in, and you can borrow the rest of the money from a building society.
Oh, it sounds lovely, but where's the catch?
There's no catch in it. It's something for nothing. For once.
Well, Joe saw a solicitor who confirmed that it was all quite straightforward. He also saw an estate agent who gave him a list of older houses which were on the market. And he found that under this new act, the government will lend money to certain building societies so that they can re-lend it to people who want to buy older houses. This mortgage offer applies to houses built before 1919 and valued by a building society at not more than £2,500, or a little higher than that in London. But the offer of a grant from the council to give you your bathroom applies to any house built before 1945. Doesn't matter whether you're buying it or have already bought it, you can apply for help with the cost of putting in your bath, wash basin, food store, and the other things. So Joe and Margie set off on the arduous but exciting round of house hunting.
Well, what about this? This would make a smashing bathroom. What do you think, Margie? Huh?
Well, I suppose so. But where are the pipes? There aren't any.
Hey, don't worry about that. The plumber will see to all that. Well, do you like the rest of the house?
Oh, I do, but can we run to it?
Well, I don't see why not. Well, they want $1,350 for it, and the agent said we might get it for $1,200. So that means we'll only have to put down a deposit of 60 quid, and according to this book, if you've got...
You and your book.
Well, if it hadn't been for this book, we wouldn't have started on this at all.
No, I know we wouldn't. All right.
Now, let's see. Half the conversion cost will be met by the council, and the other half we can put on the mortgage, which we pay back over 20 years. Then besides the bath, we can have a wash basin and a hot water system supplied to the bath, the basin and a sink. We have a food store put in, have a new loo put in here as well.
Well, let's make sure we've got the house, shall we?
Well, while they were waiting for the paperwork to go through in connection with buying the house, and the waiting wasn't easy, you can imagine, Joe thought it'd be a good idea to see just what sort of bath they'd like in their converted bathroom. So off they went to a builder's merchant.
Good morning, sir. Good morning, madam.
Good morning. We'd like to see some baths, please. Bilston baths.
Certainly, sir. We have several Bilston baths. We stock nothing else, in fact. They're excellent value for money from £20, that's all, with £8 extra for most colours. Oh, by the way, the names of Bilston baths are references to the overall length in inches.
Well, what do you mean?
Well, the 4'6" bath is called an Atlanta 54.
54 inches, 4'6", eh?
I know, I went to school.
And the other baths are named in the same way. This is an Atlanta 54, and here's the 60, 61, 66, and 72. Now, this one, the Atlanta 66, is the most popular size. It has a safe, flat bottom and the pleasing lines associated with an Atlanta. You can tell it's a Bilston bath, just look at that glaze.
Could we have a coloured one?
Yes, of course, madam. Bilston match any colour. They make over 70 shades, so you can have just what you like.
Oh, well, I fancy a pink one with a wash basin to match.
No trouble at all. And what size bath would you like?
Well, I think this 66 would be all right. Fit quite easily, wouldn't it?
All right, well, just tell your plumber or builder that you've chosen an Atlanta 66 in pink to match that earthenware, and he'll order it from us.
Now, what about taps? These look good here. What are these called?
Well, they're made by Sandborough Limited. I agree, they look very well on a Bilston bath. Now, these, for example, are fine specimens from their Easy Line range. Oh, by the way, they're known to the trade as raised nose pillarcocks. And notice the design, how they're inclined like this.
Yeah, I noticed it. What's the object of that?
Well, that enables them to be fitted close to the bathroom wall, but still leaves plenty of hand room, so there's no difficulty in turning them on and off.
Oh, it's clever.
Yes, and all Easy Line taps have been approved by the Council of Industrial Design.
Bit pricey, are they? Are they expensive?
No, like all Sandborough taps, they're excellent value for money at approximately 90 shillings a pair. There are more modest versions in this range at prices as low as 62 shillings a pair. But whichever you choose, the chromium-plated finish will always look attractive. Now, washers.
Oh, I do it myself.
Do what, madam?
The washing.
It means the washers on the taps, don't it?
Yes, but Sandborough fit Nair-drip long-life washers. They won't need changing ever.
Oh, that's marvellous.
And if you want to blend the hot and the cold, well, the Easy Line mixer's the one for you. Now, this model, complete with shower attachment, costs about £9.
Well, that seems the boy for me, all right. Now, we wanted to find out something about hot water systems.
Yes, sir. Well, of course, there are all sorts of methods of heating water. You could use an electric immersion heater, for
I
instance.
would like some more heat in the kitchen as well.
Ah, well, in that case, what about a Bilston 30 boiler? They come in a choice of colours, and you can have a radiator actually fitted in the casing if you want even more heat.
How much?
£23 without or £32 with radiators.
Well, we must certainly have one of these, darling.
What's that?
This is a bath plug.
Have you ever thought, as you relax in a warm, luxurious Bilston bath, how in fact a bath is made? It all starts with a mixture of iron, limestone and coke, which are weighed in the right proportions and carried to large cupolas where melting takes place at very high temperatures. And while this is going on, nice job for the winter, huge automatic moulding machines in another part of the foundry are forming moulds of the inside and outside of the bath in a box of sand. This box, with the two halves of the mould in it, moves along to the pouring station where molten iron from the cupola is poured in. Then the boxes continue along the track, cooling all the time until they can be handled. At the end of this journey, the halves are separated and the sand knocked out. The parts that made up the box in the first place are automatically carried back to the moulding machine so that the whole process starts again. Meanwhile, the bath casting is still cooling down, and the next step is to smooth the metal surface in what's called the shot blasting section. Now, this is the vast enamelling shop, and that bath you see there is being wheeled across to a furnace where it's going to be reheated to 1,000 degrees centigrade. That's to get it ready for the enamelling process, which you'll see in a moment. And after a few minutes in the furnace, the operator presses the button to open the doors, and out comes the bath, now 10 times as hot as the temperature of boiling water. You can almost feel it, can't you? The enamel itself is actually applied in powder form, and the process is repeated until the enameller is satisfied that he's produced a perfect glaze finish. And by the way, the enamelling can be done in over 70 different colours. Now, this is the most important part in a Bilston bath's career. Before it leaves the foundry, that is, it has to be approved by an eagle-eyed inspector, and he doesn't let much get past him, I can tell you. After that, into the store for a brief stay until it makes a useful addition, decorative one too, to someone's bathroom. Every minute of the day, a Bilston bath is underway, each one made in the most modern plant in the world.
Haven't you finished yet?
It's the application form for this grant. It's not difficult, really, but I want to make sure I get it filled in right.
What's the trouble?
Let's have a look at this book of words again. Where is it? Oh, here we are, page 8. 1. Ask an architect, builder or plumber to draw up plans for the improvements you have in mind. Well, we've done that. 2. Write to your local council and ask for a standard grant application form. Now, where's the blasted form? Oh, yeah, this is it, yes. 3. Complete the form and return it to the council office together with your plans. Well, that'll be done tonight. 4. When the council has approved the plans and has agreed in principle to make the grant, give instructions to your builder or plumber. Well, the plumber knows all about that. When the council has approved the finished job, the grant will be paid. What's this? Has somebody been playing games?
Oh, games, nothing. You want to know how much space you've got in the bathroom, don't you?
Yeah.
Well, then, you see these? You jiggle them around and fit them in, and you find out how much space you've got. Now, how big's that lumber room?
Let's see, 10 feet by 6 feet.
Right, well, look.
You know what they're doing? They're not playing games. Right here at the back of this book from the Bilston Foundries people is a page of outlines of the various baths and wash basins, etc. And here is a squared-off page. All you do is to measure off on the plan the size of your room, allowing for windows, doors, and that sort of thing, then fit your cutouts in the positions which are going to suit you best.
You could have the Atlanta, like we saw in the showroom here, with the wash basin there, and the toilet in the corner here.
Then I can lie in the bath reading whilst you shave.
Yeah? Yeah, not off.
Well, I expect by now you're getting quite curious to see a copy of this booklet yourself. Joe got his by writing to the address I'll give you in a minute, so get a pencil handy. The book is offered free of charge to you by Bilston Foundries Limited, who've brought it out to show you quite simply how to go about applying for a grant to help you install the amenities you expect in the middle of the 20th century. It's called Is There a Bathroom in the House? A simple guide to the new loans and grants for house purchase and improvement. Inside, it describes just what the new act means to you, also tells you about this new mortgage scheme for buying older properties, all about the standard grant, what to do if you're a tenant and want your landlord to improve your house, and a pretty comprehensive page all about Bilston, the bath specialists. So grab that pencil and be ready for the address where to write to for your copy. Meanwhile, Joe and Margie have heard the good news that their mortgage has been okayed.
We might be able to move in 2 or 3 weeks. Would Madam mind removing from her mouth before she speaks, please?
Oh, it's too good to be true. And what about this conversion?
Look, as I've told you, I've seen the solicitor, right?
Mm-hmm.
I've seen the building society about the mortgage. Right? The plumber's okay, the builder's merchant, and the council's okayed the application form, and Uncle Tom Cobley and all. So they start ripping it out tomorrow and putting the new one in. By the time we move in, the bath will be there with the hot water system all laid on.
Oh, where's the bath going? Is it there or over there?
Look, as you said, it will be up against the wall there, with the toilet in the corner near the window. Oh, by the way, that's where the plumber recommends it.
All I expect, all right. Anyway, the main thing is we'll have a house of our own. No more arguments and no more queues.
And no more ruddy kippers.
Oh, only 3 more weeks.
And so Joe and Margie led a good, clean life ever after. Wouldn't you like a bathroom like this? You could probably do the same with the help of a standard grant and a Bilston bath. Here it is, the book to show you how. And here's the address to write to for your copy and the name of your nearest merchant. Bilston Foundries Limited, Bilston, Staffordshire. Just write booklets on the other side of the card for details of everything you've seen tonight. And please don't forget to put your name and address on it too. You'll get your copy through the post. It may be your key to happiness. Good night and happy scrubbing.